Hello, how you doing? This is going to be a light language conversation. As in, I'm having a conversation, asking questions to spirit, and because I am blocking myself through English and being too in my mind about the answers, I am going to go into light language. Beings channel through me back and forth. Sometimes I'll say English words. It's just what it is. I'm not forcing it. And the reason why I'm recording is for other people who have the same questions that I have. And although some of these questions may not be given in light language, or sorry, may not be given in English, you're going to resonate with it, and it's going to resonate with your soul. It's going to resonate with your DNA. It's going to resonate with your energy frequency that you're wishing to come into. Because my original question is simple, about something about being stronger within my own sense of self and my power, right? And I don't just mean my ability to reflect that in a human stance, but to be able to really bring down my spiritual etheric power in the human world. And Spirit was saying, this is the part that if I wanted to do that when I meditate and I am talking to myself and other beings, just acknowledging, getting information, downloads, getting pressure in my head now, that then this is where I got stuck, and my mind is blocking that energy and those information. So I'm going to switch to light language. It's kind of been pushing forward for a minute since I started this video. So my question, Spirit. It's not about doing or not doing, Jakara. It's about alignment on a cellular level. And that cellular level comes and goes. Visually, I can see with the picture that they're giving me. Comes and goes when one's purpose is in alignment. Purpose is not an action. Hard-headed. Jatur tu fa epe ki inir to kuma ai ki chikai kalapeta. Logical mind moves out the way. Pa la fa eta shukotukunu ikahin sa ai. Ba la patanakia la kaise kariyata pa. Grounded is not believing that you're connecting with spirit and talking. Kema la we shutu shuta ape ka ala no kuwa pasai. It is imagining and taking and breathing in source and life as a present and everyday thing. The image that they gave me is a car driving. But saying that I don't need to give it every step, everything that I'm giving, because some things are just meant for me and some I'm supposed to translate back to you. If I'm not translating back to you in the moment that I'm seeing and doing, it means that I'm not meant to translate it to you. Connecting is not believing in your source, in your love, in your light. Connecting is something that is absolutely innate. It is just something that is. The human mind believes that it is outwardly of its being, so it thinks that connecting is an outward thing, but in reality, reality is connecting. It is not a disconnect. It is not bringing in. It is always in. Journey no wapai. When you believe that your crown is missing, it is only because the reality that you're stepping into now believes that to be so. And it gives you peace to believe that you are bringing in what you believe you don't already have. But it is always present. The crown is never moved. The grounding is always there. But the reality and the shift of reality is what you believing in, and therefore reality has to show that to be true to reconnect yourself to what is already is. Yes, you're meant to go through things. Yes, you're meant to have illusions of what is not there. Is there. But the growth is real. Patino wapalaka growth e pasoko wate eshkala here to nuchkari tisha beshutu supeta. Recognizing your growth is the steps that you're taking, not improving your growth. Pelata na apati already there. Keta no pasa atoshoto te elakai. Dunu weta pasa kali ala tikini kaan. Mishtupala petupaa keaki atanaka. Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause. For those who need it. You were already wind it up. Ready. Wind it up. Ready there. Apalae la pata no kuai. This journey that you're seeking is not something to be sought. It is something that just is. Your daily life is. Your moments are is. Lost keys are is. Your drinks are is. Your trauma is. Your growth is. Your healing is. It just is. Anawa pikala. Yeah, but the mind doesn't believe that to be true. So the reality is reflecting where you are in a moment of disconnection, even though disconnection is not the truest reality. It is just the one that is serving its purpose now. This one wants to heal, okay? And she is trying to process how can she show people, how can she show people that she is a healer, that she's an amazing healer. And the moments and conversations that we're having right now is disconnected from her belief as in. How can she heal if you're already healed? How can she be of service and show up so if in reality you are already healed and showing up in so? And it is not that she cannot show up and help. It's not that we don't need to bring ourselves back into an alignment that we're already here. It's just the fact of that if you believe you are not in alignment, then you are not, and you reflected that so. And the only thing that you're doing in this reality is helping yourself to re-reflect what really is. And once that is re-reflected back in, then it serves its purpose. So if this one needs her crown fixed to put her back into what is already is, then that is what is so. And if she believes that she is not able to do that, then others, interconnectivity here, because this one loves that, interconnectivity here is going to help put that back into service. So this loved one is trying to figure out, well, how can I heal? And that is what we're saying. You can. It is not that you are not already healed, but in your reality, in your reflective disconnectivity here, it serves its purpose for you to show up this way. And when it no longer serves your purpose to show up this way, then that will be removed. And again, it just is. You are already whole. But in your disreflection, you are not. It is a solid mirror that is broken into pieces. And you think because it is broken into pieces that it is no longer solid because it is not showing up as what solid is meant to show. And that is not the case, loved ones. That is not the briefcase. It is the fact that even broken pieces of a whole mirror is still a fucking mirror, okay? And you are now reflecting the broken parts. But as you then really truly believe that you are in your wholeness, those pieces come back. and then they start to stack, and then you become a whole mirror. And even though, let's just say, those cracks are showing, that does not disconnect you from your wholeness. It actually shows your truest forms of your multiple wholenesses. Here somebody just got some this loved one is dropping bars, and she feels excited in her ability to translate and to show up with a slight disconnect from her usual interceding of messages that come. Okay, this loved one is feeling pressed now for time because of the very low battery sign that popped up on her phone, and now she wants to hurry this up, but that is not what can be done. So I will pause it here for her sake, as her anxiousness is going to push her forward.